Okay, let's get comfortable. Hello friends, hi Alicia Vlogs family. I know, okay, this sucks having to make a video like this. And the reason it sucks is because I know I've made it so many times in the past. And basically, I want to just explain how my depression works and how even after really dealing with it for a couple of years, it still constantly takes me by surprise. I have so much content for this channel, and I've had like, for example, I have right now something in my in Final Cut to edit together. It's a video of when we went to the aquarium in July. And I've been meaning to post this for like 2 months now. I build up editing so much in my head sometimes that I won't do it. And then I go, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And that just continues to build and build until it just never happens. This is something I've done with Expert Gauge. This is something that I've done with Alicia Vlogs. This is something that I've done so many times in my regular life with working out, with eating better. I just constantly am taking everything I need to do and pushing it out of the way so that I can continue to be totally unproductive. And a lot of this has to do with my depression as well. I try and be mindful of it, but sometimes it's so easy to just give up, so to speak. And I say give up in the sense of just, I guess, give in to the depression. And if you guys have seen Interstellar, I posted this on Instagram stories a while ago. The astronauts have to go to this planet. They land and it's all water. And it's very calm water. It looks like it's about maybe like, I don't know, 2.5 feet deep. And it's all calm. They look around and there's nothing. And then they look in the distance and they see what appears to be a mountain until it gets closer and they realize it's like a 10 billion foot wave. So this planet is just completely calm water, except this wave just comes out, like it's just this giant wave that takes out everything in its path. And then they have to immediately like get back in their ship and try and avoid this wave and like get out before the wave just completely destroys them. That to me, right when I watched it, I was like, holy crap, this is my life. And that is the perfect example of what my personal depression is like. Everything will be fine and calm and good, and then all of a sudden I'll start to feel this wave coming. And either I can fight my freaking butt off to be productive, to do things to make it so that that wave is not nearly as big once it crashes, or if I'm not really paying attention, that wave will completely destroy everything that is happening in my life, and I will succumb to it and I will become useless, essentially, for all intents and purposes. A very large part of the last year was succumbing to that wave and spending a lot of days in the top knot, just trying to get through the day, trying to do something with myself, but constantly going, oh, I could do that tomorrow. Oh, I could do that tomorrow. And then suddenly tomorrow becomes next week, which becomes next month. And it just snowballed. Really, really heavily snowballed. I weighed the most I've weighed since I was like, since right before I got my wisdom teeth out in like sophomore year, I think. I feel crappy because I eat crappy. I have been the worst at my job. Just became so complacent in life, and it's really sucked. And on top of being incredibly complacent, I've been terrified to try anything new that can help to get me to feel better about myself and to help me to try new things to get out of this just snowball of worthlessness that I've felt. So it just all has just not been super awesome. I'm pretty open with my depression in general. Riley, what are you doing? But I haven't really been honest with myself about my shortcomings. I finally this month really taken some steps to break myself out of that. I've come to terms with a lot of things and really realized, like, all right, you have to admit things about yourself that you don't want to admit coming to terms with your shortcomings is the only way that you can progress. That's basically where I'm at, where I've been at this first week of October, is admitting my shortcomings, coming to terms with things, and instead of just wallowing in them or trying to push them aside, going, okay, here's what the issues are, how can we get better? My camera died just like I told you it would. The past year or so, probably longer than that, has been me really not sure where my footing was as far as YouTube goes. I had described it to myself as when in Greece, when Olivia Newton-John is sitting on the side of the place where they do like the drag races, and she's sitting on the side and she's not sure what to do. It's like right before she becomes like the greaser girl, and she's sitting there going like, well, you need to make a change, but it's, you know, it's different, it's this, it's that, it might not work. That's where I felt like I have been for at least a year and a half of my life right now. And I feel like, you know, the water's just been to here, and I've just been trying to breathe and trying to figure out what I'm doing while I'm still trying to like swim and trying to keep myself from drowning. And it's been really hard. And it's really hard to try and come up with new content, trying to think of something fresh, try new ideas when you're regularly, people are leaving you, people are over it and unsubscribing. On top of that, getting views that are really not great. I mean, these things I try and keep in my mind, like, oh, well, you know, if people like this, then they'll watch, or this. But when you're constantly seeing red, you know, you're constantly seeing these numbers go down, 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 it's so much easier to just submit to that terrible voice in the back of your head that's telling you that you're a failure and that you're worthless and that you are wasting your time. Like the last week or so, I really feel like it was just the start of this month, or the last couple days of September, that something clicked, something changed, where I just was like, you know what? I want to do what I want to do. I want to post what I want to post. I'm going to stop trying to fit into this mold that I really don't want to fit into, but I feel like I'm supposed to, which is what I was doing on this channel. I mean, I was really sort of pushing towards like a really family friendly, like the kind of stuff that Violet, you know, whenever she gets the chance to watch YouTube. While I would like to do that, well, I'd love for Violet to have like a little channel where she does the stuff that she likes to do, not the creepy stuff, because there's some YouTube kid stuff that is really weird, but there's also some really cute stuff. So I know that she loves filming videos, so I want to do something like that, and I was trying to make this channel more that, but then I realized, like, I'm not in. If you watch a lot of the videos from this year that are on this channel, I'm not in a lot of them. And it's because of all the reasons I'm telling you right now. I didn't want to focus on myself. I didn't want to put any attention on myself. I mean, the channel's called Leisha Vlogs, for Christ's sake, and I'm not in any of it. And it's because of these reasons I'm telling you. Same with Xsparkage. I was trying to fit into the influencer mold of the poses and the flawless, like, face-tuned skin and all this stuff. And then I realized, like, I'm over it. I've been in this industry for over a decade, and I just can't watch the crap anymore. I have to, like, I can't do it. So I knew this video was going to turn into just a long rant. It's fine. So moving forward, we're going to definitely be keeping it very real. I know that a lot of people with vlogs feel like they have to keep upping so that it actually catches people's attention. I'm not about that life. Like, if you want to hang out, great. I want to feel connected to you guys. I really want to hear, what kind of stuff do you want to see? What kind of stuff should I focus on? I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself here. I felt like I was talking to myself with Xsparkage and stuff for so long that I just missed that connection. I missed recognize your usernames, or recognize who's commenting, all of that stuff. I'm sorry I keep touching my hair. This is the first time in like a long time that I straightened it and like kept it down, and I can't believe how long it is. I keep looking at myself and being so vain right now because I'm like, hey, I'm like not even looking at the freaking camera lens. Want to know what you guys want to see? Was it just us hanging out? Like, I want to do let's play with video games. Mario Party comes out, well, when I upload this, it's coming out today. It comes out tomorrow. It's Thursday night right now. Do you just like these kind of talking videos? Do you want to do more like old school where we would talk about Twilight and all that jazz? We're not going to talk about Twilight, although I rewatched them recently. The first one is still the worst, but like it's the worst in like a funny way. It's actually hilarious to watch because it's so bad. But the rest aren't bad. I don't regret watching them at all. And it gave me nostalgia of how just deep I was in that series. Like, I'm cool with that. We can do like book reading, like all sorts of stuff. I just want to feel that connection with you guys, and I want to feel like we're, you know, we're buddies, we're talking, we're friends. So anyways, that's all I wanted to upload today. I still like, it's just long, you guys. It's crazy. And I know a lot of you have been around since it was about this long. So this is so weird to me. It's also really nice because while it is a bright color, it's in the best condition it's been in probably ever. And that is a combination of Brazilian blowouts and the fact that because I've, you know, been just not even trying with my life, it goes up in a ponytail right when I get out of the shower. It goes up in a bun, and then it doesn't get any heat, flat ironing, nothing damages it. So that's also why it's in just like, it's so nice right now. It's weirding me out how long it is and how like healthy it is. My hair, you know, my hair goes from all sorts of shades. I wanted to do blonde again though. I'm really fighting it. It's just because I get so, the roots aren't bad right now because I just redid them, but I get so frustrated with the roots. Blonde roots are so bad. You think that brown roots are bad, which I'm sure they are because you have to bleach them if you go lighter, but blonde roots are so bad because it honestly makes you look like you're balding. I mean, right here, like on the sides of my head where my hair is a bit thinner, right now it looks fine, but when the blonde roots come in, it literally looks like I have no hair. Okay, this video is as long as I am comfortable with rambling on about myself, but thank you all so much who have been here for the long haul, that talk to me, you know, that send me amazing messages about how you've also dealt with depression and how you've overcome it, who send me pictures of manatees. I can't tell you how many of you guys have, you'll tag me on Instagram or you'll send me a DM of if you see a picture of a manatee or a video of a manatee. I had a bunch of you showing me when a manatee, it was this article about a manatee and it was a narwhal that joined a pack of belugas. So narwhals, manatees, and belugas are my favorite animals of all time. And yeah, a bunch of you sent me that because it was a narwhal that went with a pack of belugas. And it's just, I love it. It makes me feel so cool and so connected that you guys pay attention. Like that's like the craziest thing. It's so cool. All right, anyways, new schedule for vlogs is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to try, the goal is to get them up at noon Pacific Standard Time, but Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the next part is just going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's my goal in life. If there's changes, check the community tab or it might show up on your page. But we just want to keep you informed. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of you. Just thank you. I love you guys. Bye.